Peace, 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 peace and power, peace and power, peace and power to the people that struggle. What it do, what it do, what it do. Peace and power. As you come on in, well, let me get this right, because we got a lot to cover, and I'm making sure my head is in the right space. So let's do what we do. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space of educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers. This is a space for building and destroying. A space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, love, hell, right. A space of justice. A space of integrity and intelligence. This is your space, a space of love, a space where we are working on a united path towards what? True liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat throughout and for the duration of class. Please keep all funding information. Funding hashtags, green screens, apps with cash, pals that pay. Unions that are Western, grams with money. Damn it, green cups, blue cups, red cups, squeegee man cups, Santa suits, jingle bells, collection plates, goddamn it, charity, whatever you got. It's a war going on outside. If y'all haven't seen it yet, it's a war going on outside. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until it's too late. Book an assessment. Get yourself together. Get you an anger management strategy in effect. Stop getting kicked out of the kids' recitals. Stop getting kicked out of the damn park when they practicing track and soccer and all this other stuff. You the bad parent. Okay? Get yourself together. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Stop sending each other outside in bandages and slings and splints and all type of boots from ankle injuries and all that. Okay, get yourselves together. Get y'all some help. Okay? Stop making that cousin that just came home nervous because you coming around with tinted glasses and stuff. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation and counseling, please book an assessment. Please book an assessment. Okay? Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you. Okay? Behaviors that should alarm you. Characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness levels. Conversation, people, events, places, things that should have your alertness levels on 1,000. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. How y'all do? How you do? How you do? What's going on? Before we do anything, I have to give a shout out blessings and praise to my enlightener. Today is my dad's born day. So we say peace to the older God on his born day. My father, love you to death. You already know without you there would be no me. You gave me knowledge of self before I even entered this space. Blew the Shahada in my ear, and every transition you made, I made with you. So, Mr. Stephen Anthony Johnson III, Justice, okay? We salute you on your born day. Yes. Yes. Now, people, if you sent me a PayPal or a Cash App for the memoir, please send an address. Send an address. Send money for the book, but no address. What the hell am I supposed to do? Throw it to you? Please. You know who you are. You know who you are. I've been to the post office 3 times already, and a couple of you who sent money for the book send no address. I need your address. Okay? Now, it's a lot to cover. I try to get on early as possible. We got to get to it. It is 10:47 already. We got some people who just can't seem to stay out of class. God damn it. Dame Dash, bring your ass to class tonight, Dame Dash. Charlamagne, bring your ass to class. If y'all see him, tag them, y'all. Tag them, y'all. Tell them to come to class. Cam, come to class, Cam. Bring your ass to class. Adrian Bronner, bring your ass to class. And not the least, and not the last, BG, bring your Custy ass to class. Come on, BG. Come on, Custy. Come to class. Rhonda Grant, much appreciation for the super chat. Yes. Aurora Police Department, bring y'all ass to class. And the Brooklyn Bodegas, bring y'all ass to class. Yes. And black men, y'all got to get y'all shit together. Bring y'all ass to class, black men. Come on. Come on, black men. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all got to shape up. Yep. Y'all got to shape up. Yes, you do. So here we are. Yeah, your boy BG. Bring his Custy ass to class. Okay, I told y'all. All right. Now, who's in class already? Get your classmates here. Yeah, share this on y'all damn Facebook pages, your threads, your X pages, whatever the hell, your IGs. Yeah, we in class. Tell your classmates to come on. Put down their little tweeds and they wine. Drinking that wine. Let's see who up in here. Merklow, first in class. Goddamn. Merklow. Oh, Will. There you go. Yeah. We see y'all 1 to 2. Benjamin. Goddamn. Woo. 3. 1, 2, 3. In class. What up, Benjamin? George Johnson. What up? Dust Row. What up? What? Hood Mayor. 55 for the mayor, y'all. 55 for the hood mayor. Yeah. Got him. God dang it. Who? What? 55. Nah, Benji. 55. God damn it, 55. Yeah, coming in here. That ain't no absence letter. Excuse. What it do? Get your ass to class. Let's go. Rhonda Grant. Yeah, we see you. What's going on? Tierra the Youngin. What up, T? Mrs. Reels, what's going on? How you feeling tonight? We see you. Yeah. Threats. Chris. Philly in the building, y'all. Let's go. That's Beckles. London is in the building, y'all. The UK massive. What up, Yachty? What up, Magic Little Brick? What up? What up? Andrea, what's going on? Andrea Jones is up in the building. Yeah, okay, Mrs. Rails. Yes. Much appreciation for doing what you do. That's right. Terrell. That's right. Come on, Rel. That's what I'm talking about. We rooting for you, Rel. We got you. Let's go, baby. You in the building. Lovely lady. What up? Sean Jenkins. What up? What up? Charles is in here. What up? LA's in the building. Huh? LA. What up? What up? Mr. Strictly Cave is up in here. Yeah, that's what we talking about. James. Cheney. 55. 55 for James. 55 for James Cheney. Philip Boone, what up? Kim Williams, what up? Snook, what up? Green apples and all that. Peace. Snook, what up? Lady Charles, what up? Hey, Ghoster, what up? Ricky Hugo. God damn it, brother-in-law is in the building. What up? Tata, what up? Cool K Kang. That fake ass chef. Cool K Kang is in the building, y'all. Yeah. Think for yourself. What up, Rick Gatlin? Hood. Politics Entertainment. We see you, fool. What up, what up? GP, what up? Amara. 55, goddamn. 55 for East New York. Yeah. 55. God damn it. 55. East New York and Jersey. 55, god damn it. Yeah, what's going on? Big Colorado, what up? We see you. We see. What? A squared 55 gang is in here, yo. 55 A squared. What up? Oh shit, yo. What? 55, Murray, 55. Molly, what up? Yeah. Tion. Yeah, get out. What up, Jane Doe? What up, Rashard? What up? Soap, what up, Soap? What up, May? What up, May? Much appreciation for funding the war effort, May. We ain't even get to you. What up? Rambo, okay. Mark Miller, what up? Yeah, who that? Who that? Entree, what up? What up? What? Boy, they in here deep. Hey, Buggy. Hey, Buggy. 55, god damn it, 55. Geechee, 55, Geechee, 55. Geechee in here. Yeah, god damn it. Well, hey, what up? What's going on? What's going on, Shaolin? Yeah. God diggity damn it, Who else up in here sneaking all up in here, getting 55s all over the place? What we doing up in here, damn it? We see you. Yeah, A Wood, what up, A Wood? Yeah. God damn it, they in here deep, 55 gang. Ooh, way they deep. Let's go. Amsterdam, what up, we see you. See Blaze, my sniper's in there. Block Monster, what up? God damn it, everybody here, let's get it, damn it. We see you. Who? Dallas, Texas, what up, Edie, we see you. Yeah. All right, I'll tease you hunting, huh? Yeah, we see South Carolina, what up? Scorpio, 55. Let's get to it, y'all. First and foremost, we gotta say, rest in peace and send condolences, okay, to the family of 59-year-old Jerry Hill, okay? Send our deepest condolences. We wish the family the universal healing, strength while they grieve, okay? Now, this is common. If you're not from out of town, you may not understand where we going today in this part of class. But all of us in the boroughs know exactly what this is, okay? Bushwick, of all places, right? For many of us, especially in Brooklyn, Bushwick isn't or hasn't been one of the most liveliest places. Now, my enlightener was born and raised in Bushwick, between Bushwick and Harlem. My pops, right there, Williamsburg Project, 97 Scholl Street. So I was there. My grandmother, smartest woman I ever met, right there, had the community garden, right there, 97 Scholl Street, Block 1. Grandmaster D, if you please, right down there on Block 4. Okay? I know. Compared to other sections of Brooklyn, Bushwick wasn't, That's why it was so easily gentrified. So it's not the livest place in the world. Well, Brooklyn is Brooklyn. However, tonight, well, early, late evening time last night, incident happened where this man was beaten to the essence, beaten back to the essence. So let's get right into it. We got a lot to cover. Bushwick, Brooklyn. NYPD officers are investigating after an argument inside a deli in Brooklyn ended with one man being unalived. Investigators say the victim, 59-year-old Jerry Hill, is a panhandler in the area who is known to become aggressive. Okay? Aggressive. All right? Police say he entered the Royal Deli and Grill on Knickerbocker Avenue in Bushwick around 7 p.m. Monday and got into an argument with two workers. One of those workers grabbed a baton and hit Hill in the head. Hill went home, but later lost consciousness and was taken to the hospital where he expired. Isaiah Orocho says he was inside the store when he witnessed the first of two fights between Hill and the employees. It was over a credit because he owed the store some money and he was paying back and he kept asking for stuff, Orocho said. So he got mad that they wouldn't give him the stuff he paid for, so he just chucked it at the employees. The employees got mad and retaliated, and they started fighting. Okay? Orocho said Hill left, walked around the corner and down the block to his home before returning to the bodega and starting the fight all over again. He tried to go behind the counter and he slugged one of the workers and knocked him out. When his co-worker saw him knocked out on the ground, he took an object and hit him over the head. Okay? United Bodegas of America called the 38-year-old employee's actions self-defense. Because, of course, you got the bodega dude out there, right? The Fernando Mateo with United Bodegas of America. Always out there with any type of bodega action. I remember when he was all ashy and stuff. He done got this little United Bodegas position or whatever they giving him, representation, mouthpiece for them. He done shined up. He looked like a new penny. I didn't even know who the hell that was. Yeah, I remember when they first started that. Okay? He's just a little ashy dude, a little advocate. Now he's shining. They done put some money in his pocket. Yeah, they did. Well, let's go anyway. District Attorney's Office says that Mr. Hill, had 26 prior arrests, spanning decades. They include assault, robbery, burglary, criminal possession of a weapon, and of a controlled substance. His character was always, or has always been, he's mean. He doesn't help. He thinks the world owes him something, Orocho said. Now, this is the witness. This is another one who probably is always in the bodega. Detectives have interviewed the bodega workers and are awaiting autopsy results. So far, the workers have not been charged. Okay? Leaders with United Bodegas of America say they will start installing 500 panic buttons in the most troubled stores throughout New York City in the coming weeks. So out of them 500 cameras, them panic buttons and cameras and stuff, about 250, about 250 of them shit's gonna be in the Bronx. Guarantee that. Yeah. They need a damn panic button in every store up there. Anyway, now, I don't care what section of Brooklyn you in. I don't care what borough you in. If you frequent bodegas or use bodegas or corner stores in your area, you're going to always see people who are in there every day. No matter what time of the day, they going to be there or around there. A lot of black men, especially in Brooklyn. In the Bronx, it's different. I told you I went up there 1, 2 in the morning. Bodega wide open. Damn, the bodega, the whole block. Barber shops, beauty salons, all 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning, the Bronx is like midday in Brooklyn. So again, you're going to have people frequent these spaces. Some just buying stuff all day, every day. Some just hanging out there. There's always 1 or 2 who are problematic. Some come to the damn bodega just to beef and argue. Some of the owners, not many, some of the owners of the bodegas are there for generations, especially the Arabic. Especially the Arabic owners. Now, us in East New York, we've seen whole families grow up. I'm talking about families. I remember when the originals was coming through and we done watched their sons take over and bring over and come back and forth. So it is very awkward when they get into it with people in the communities, with people around the way. It's very awkward because you grow accustomed to coming in and out, even in the discrepancies. And most of the time, the discrepancies was when they just getting here. They just came, all right? Some of them may hold the old country's beliefs and prejudices and bias against us when they get here until they figure it out. You understand? But they're close-knit. Very close-knit, I'm telling you. And I know as far as us in the East, the majority of the stores, no matter where you at, whether you're on my side in the projects, across the boulevard, most of them are the same fam. And then they start spreading out. You got some of them who've been running East New York bodegas with family members in Flatbush. You may be in a bodega buying something. You say, yo, what you doing over here? Huh? Oh, this is my cousin, right? And then they tell their family member, yo, I know him from the East. He's good. Now, when you come through, you get a different treatment. So when we get into it, or you see others in the community get into it, and usually they know who is problematic because they do it all the time. Now, in this reading this, they talking about he had credit in the store, which is very rare. They don't do it for a lot of people. That's telling me that they had some type of rapport with him. Some type. How did it get to the point of him getting pounded out to the essence? I keep telling y'all, we're in a different time. We're in a different space. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anxiety. Everybody's triggers is hairpin. Everybody's up. I keep telling y'all, see it all the time. Today, I don't know what was going on. Nobody honored stop signs and red lights. I don't know. I don't know if these people get a memo or something. Everybody running red lights. Everybody going around, over, past stop signs, cutting around. What is this shit? If this was me, I'd have been got stopped 20 times. But everybody is up here. And I keep telling y'all because we're not living our way of life. We're not manifesting ourselves. And again, the more these old fays get shook, more these old fays are unstable, that's what has everybody antsy. So, as I'm reading this and listening to what the witness said, clearly, he has an anger issue that hasn't been addressed. Maybe the bodega owners got fed up. Because remember, not too long ago, I want to say just about a year ago, in Flatbush, bodega owner was unalived by individuals in the community. Young guy, 19, shot, bomb, for seemingly nothing. He, as a youngin', had family that stretched throughout Brooklyn. They haven't recovered from that. Shit, they haven't recovered from, have to be, man, maybe 35 years ago when one of them in the East on our side got stabbed in the bodega and he didn't make it. You know, like that, coming from where they coming from, whether it's Yemen, right? Whether it's Pakistan, whether it's not too many Iranians and Iraqis, you know, but Syrians and all that coming to the area, come here and they think it's going to be sweet. Oh, we out of the war-torn areas, we coming, we building, we here, we chilling. We can breathe over here and then get unalive. It's weird. Nehemiah, much appreciation for funding the war effort. It's weird for them. So I'm telling you, just about a year ago, right on Nostrand, he got clapped right over the counter. Okay? Right over the counter. Just 2 weeks ago, East New York, he got stabbed. 2 weeks ago. Stabbed, unalive, right there by somebody who claimed he had a discrepancy with them 4 years ago. So they antsy, man. Everybody's antsy. And I keep telling y'all that the black man, the melanated man, is the target. All right? Because they see you. They see us. So when we at our worst, they see it. When we at our best, when we was doing numbers in the 80s and the 90s and everybody hustling and doing what they got to do, looking sharp, they wanted to be us. That's why they dress like us. That's why they speak like us. That's why they in schools. You don't see them going to the old face schools and being around old face and claiming they old face. Nope. Little Arabic kids right up in the public school with us. Right up in the public high school with us. Same thing, dressing. When they speak, you like, huh, what? Y'all think they playing. No, they be dead serious. They like, this is how we learn English. This is who we learn English from. This is who we watch. The hell y'all think this is? We are the energy that moves everything, right? We are the motivating and activating force for everything in this universe. So they're not playing when they coming in, they rocking gazelles and Adidas and talking and gesturing. They feel they us. However, once we get into a space where there's prejudices, where there's biases, where we start blaming each other and anxiety's up, that's when the clashes. So now, whatever the debt was or whatever it wasn't, and I seen it, a lot of people come in, don't pay their debt, come in and borrowing cigarettes or borrowing bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning for the kids they done got. Oh yeah, they let me get the grandkids. Let me get 3, I'll pay you tomorrow or next week, you'll take it off my card and all that bullshit, EBT for dollars, and people going to feel a ways. So I don't know the specifics. We don't know. This is the news. We don't know the specifics of it, but whatever it was, they got the fisticuffing. After the first fight should have been it. But now, if nobody's around to calm them down, if nobody is there, right, to mediate shit, that allowed him to go back, probably feel his little temple, like, oh shit, you know, a little tap his little jaw. Now he feel away, so he taking it back to the store. This time he felt a little good, right? He felt like 86, because that first scuffle get you amped. Adrenaline running, oh, niggas is flipping. Oh shit, I can flipping. Right? So now he go back. And this time you get plucked out. Hitting the head with something heavy. Now, when you don't think it's nothing, but you 59. You can't keep getting hit in your head like that. And instead of going to the hospital or going to urgent care, come on. It's just that simple. Now I'm sure. Like I always tell y'all, you never wake up that morning thinking or believing that, yo, okay, today my last. I'm gonna do something that's going to cause me not to make it home. All right? So we have to be mindful. I keep telling y'all, be mindful of how we moving, what we're saying, how we articulating ourselves. If we need help and we know we need help, get some help. Okay? You dig? It's get crazy. It get crazy. So hopefully, somebody, because I don't know about this Bushwick thing here. They get real funny style in Bushwick. I'm telling you, certain areas y'all think is gentrified and that's on the outside. You get in it, people are clashing. People are clashing. Just like Shorty, they got jumped by the trans person and her mama, or his mama, over the parking spot. If you was to walk through there, that ain't nothing like walking through Brownsville the East, and it's right there. Ridgewood is right there. But there's been animosity there. You can see it. There's been bias there. It ain't like that little black girl living on her own on the block with a car going to and from work, and they ass got to go down to welfare and shit, stand on that long ass line on Atlantic Avenue and shit, hot, trying to get services, and they see this little black girl every day with her 9 to 5, parking up. People have jealousies. People are evil. People were looking and watching and holding things in their heart. So we don't know what's going on in Bushwick. We just know, right, that he had a perception in the neighborhood as somebody who's very mean and aggressive. Didn't say violent, though. They said aggressive. Okay? But aggressive from a melanated man, come on. It's threatening to them. It's always been there. I told you, we could just stand in a space. We could just stand in a space. And people already on alert. Already on high alert. Black person in the area. It's an alarm. And the more they see what we view on social media and what we talk about, because now this is public, they scared to death. So you have to be very careful. Gotta be very careful. All right? So we send condolences to Mr. Hill, Mr. Jerry Hill's family. You know, I just want black men to get their shit together. I really do. We got to stop being on the bad news vibe. You dig? We have to. So what was that? Hold on. Let me, you know? Yeah. And workers too. Okay? Now, we got another black man unalive. Now this one, people feel a ways about it because of the video. But I'm going to tell you something. Listen. This had to go down like this. Don't worry, Grandmaster. We on black women all the time. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. We on them all the time. All the time. But in this class, we equal opportunity. And us supposedly being the leaders and the soldiers, it's imperative that we get our shit together. Imperative. I don't see black women in the street 30 and 40 deep every day on the same blocks doing nothing. If I had my camera, my phone, if I was to go live from in the street every morning and really show y'all, because I give y'all a little bit of space. I give us as men some space. But there's no other group of men, nowhere, that are out there looking crazy like us. Crazy. In front of bodegas, in front of liquor stores, before them shits open, groups. And by the time midday come, shit all through the borough. All through the borough. Niggas out there early morning not doing shit. I don't see black women doing that. At all. I don't see black women doing that at all. Okay? We got to step up. And that's for real. Okay? They looking wild out here. And I seen them deep, and I'm not even talking about the youngins. My grown ass man, you 40. The hell you doing out here? Nah, So, yeah, they get it. Don't trust me, they get it. They little musty boxers, I be on they ass. They know. You dig? But nah, we got a black man. Step up. Step up. Clean up. Clean up. Now, got the video circulating coming out of Aurora, Colorado again. Aurora, Colorado again. And another police involved clapping once again. So I'm real skeptical about this one. I saw it, and I'm telling you, man, listen. Keep playing games when we in war. Keep it up. I already told y'all these videos are going to become more and more frequent. Because this to me not making no sense. And you got Ben Crump out there preaching and woo and speaking and all. Man, pack his ass all the way up. Get up out of here. Because you ain't starting nothing with this shit here. Because this was just stupid. Dumb. You already know the history of the Aurora Police Department or Sheriff Department, whatever the hell it is out there. And y'all, let's go to it. Because again, this is a mental glitch. This is something right here. Okay, let's go. Aurora police have released a series of videos captured on body-worn camera, surveillance video, and witness cell phones that show the events that led up to the fatal clapping of Rajon Belt Stubblefield on August 30th. The release came just hours after Belt Stubblefield's family and their team of attorneys held a news conference saying the video shows unjustifiable and excessive use of force. Aurora police can release body camera video to the public 72 hours after the family has viewed it. The body camera video shows roughly 3 minutes before and 3 minutes after shots were fired. The encounter between the officer and Belt Stubblefield spans about 85 seconds from his first command to when the officer pulled the trigger. Aurora police did not issue any new comment on the video release, instead referring the news to comments made September 2nd by Police Chief Todd, in which he defended the officer and said he took several steps to de-escalate the situation. And an attorney for Belt Stubblefield's family claimed Friday that the officer could have very easily taken him into custody without hurting him. I don't know how that even, I don't know. I don't know what video they saw. The son was out there. Witnesses was out there. Zelda, much appreciation for the super chat. I don't know what this attorney is talking about. I'm telling you, we're going to get into it. I didn't see it. Now, should he have gotten clapped in the face? That's a stretch. Especially after you done clapped him twice. But again, y'all keep playing with these folks. The way we have family talks and discussions, the way we organize ourselves in the community as men and have talks. Same thing with these old faiths. Not only do they have talks and encourage their beliefs, right? Just like this Charlie Kirk person putting out beliefs and everybody thinking that it's, oh, nah, why he getting this praise? Why is this? Because y'all don't know how effective his voice was to that population. So these cops be around that. Y'all think that this dude and what he's saying, you think that what 47 is saying is only attracting politicians, voters? No. Law enforcement, they regular, everyday people believe that shit. So what do you think a law enforcement officer with a biased view of a black person is thinking when you acting like you want it? Like what? They think about it every day, man. How to get around a case if they involved in it. When should they let that hammer go? How can we place a person in a situation to aggravate and agitate them so they do come at us so we could draw down on them? They talk about this shit all day, every day. Every day. But y'all think they playing. Okay? Let's go. The incident began when an Aurora officer tried to pull Belt Stubblefield over for a routine traffic stop. I'm so sick of that shit. Routine traffic stops. The chief said September 2nd. We still don't know why the officer was trying to stop Belt Stubblefield. But it had mentioned it was for either speeding or driving under the influence. Either or. Speeding or driving under the influence. We don't know. That's going to have to come out when you get the discovery material and the police report or whatever he phoned in. Because it's all record. It's right there. So you either speeding or under the influence, okay? Belt Stubblefield fled from the officer and crashed into a pair of cars at the intersection of 6th Avenue and Billings Street. The video released Friday begins in the seconds before that crash, all right? So he's being chased because he didn't want to stop. This is what they're saying, and he crashed. Right then and there, you have no wins. Anything after that is fair game for law enforcement. Do we understand that? Do we agree on that? It ain't got nothing to do with driving while black. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that in Aurora. We're not going to do it in Brooklyn. We're not going to do it in the Bay. We're not going to do it in Watts. Nigga, I see people call the police on themselves all day, every day, and act like they don't give a damn. I told you all day-to-day dudes is running stop signs, not even hesitating. They just running red lights. And I'm like, yo, what's good? What's really, like, you don't honor your own life or the safety of others, like, for real? So we're not going to do that. And all summer, for the majority of stops that I passed through and seen, I seen them pull over bagel meisters. I seen them having white women on the side. I seen them having white men on the side in our areas. In our areas. And I'm like, oh, okay. They must have been wilding. Who? They pull over a bagel meister, a banker, with his damn yarmulke on, with the curls and the... Really? They getting stopped? I see it all the time. All the time. Okay? But what they don't do is escalate the situation. They don't do it. And the few times we've been able to witness them do it, it ain't fatal, but I seen them get plucked out. However, we sticking with this case right here because they're trying to get people all charged up and riled up, and people are definitely sending a video every which way they can. But from right here, this point, he's wrong. We not even going to sit with no emotionally charged bullshit. Right then and there, this Ofe officer was nervous and scared or agitated, and his racist ideologies came into play, and he probably said, oh, I got me one. So if you driving while black, you know that. You was able to put that in the chat. Driving while black. And all of us know and understand that. So if we know and understand that nationally, is no reason for us to ever violate anything. If we're using our intelligence and common sense, if driving while black is an issue, we shouldn't be going over no speed limits by 10, 15 miles per hour. We should have our damn seatbelt on tight, hands on the wheel. Because we know and understand driving while black. We definitely should know it in Aurora, Colorado, where they've been unaliving people who wasn't even driving. The feds did a study on that police department. Remember, a lot was going on in Aurora with the migrants and all that. Everything, remember? They was taking over the project and all this shit. So why would you act up out there? You mean to tell me that black men, melanated men, don't have the capacity to think and to say, yo, hold up. It's up right now. They talking about putting National Guards all over. It's up right now. Let us be easy for a minute. Right? That's what we're saying? We can't figure it out? Nah. We're not doing that. Right now, whatever took place, he crashed. So we're going to stick right there. Because they trying to say what happened based on that crash affected his thinking. So if the crash affected the thinking, okay, of Stubblefield, how do you think the crash affected the thinking of a racist, Ofe pig? You think his thinking wasn't on go? This ain't even an argument. This is not even a debate. We dealing with facts. The mind of this melanated individual who crashed and the mind of the officer who, for all we know, is a Klansman. For all we know, is part of some Aryan Brotherhood. We playing now? This is who y'all playing with. Let's continue. Parts of the ensuing confrontation are captured on surveillance video from the Sinclair gas station at that intersection, a nearby traffic camera, dash cam video from a driver, and a pair of cell phone videos in addition to the officer's body cam. The news reviewed all of the footage. The officer, who has not been officially identified, approached Belt Stubblefield's car with his hammer drawn. He made multiple demands for Belt Stubblefield to put his hands in the air. Belt Stubblefield disregarded those commands, got out of his car, and walked toward the sidewalk. Now, all day, if he was in the 75th precinct where I was born and raised, he would have got his ass whipped from right there. Right there. Right there. Because we seen them unalive people for less than that. A cop girlie just startled an officer and got gunned down in the damn staircase. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He opened the staircase door. Officer was scared. We don't even know why the officer had his hammer out, walking through the peas in the staircase. They've been doing that for decades. We used to hear them coming from the roof down, and we sitting in the exit, hearing them. When we were younger, we used to run. When we got older, we sat there and had a conversation. Yo, y'all can't be in here. All right. So that wasn't nothing new. What was new is this rookie officer had his hammer out, and when the door opened, his punk ass was so scared, boom, he let it go and unalived the car girlie in the staircase for doing nothing, and he got probation. Do you understand? So when you got somebody who crashed and you have an officer with his hammer out, we don't use discernment. We don't use the common sense to say, yo, oh, hold on, this shit just escalated. At that point, about 14 seconds after the initial command, the officer tried to tackle or apprehend Belt Stubblefield and was unsuccessful because he was a fat, portly Ofe. You see him. Like the majority of these beat cops, regular cop, out of shape. Okay? Round in the belly. Can't do much at all. I told y'all think I'm playing in the mountains behind the walls of correctional facilities, right? Prisons and jails. They got dudes in there in uniform that act just like the Three Stooges and be dead serious. That is their demeanor and their intelligence. I've seen officers that I would swear, I would bet money on that they got Down syndrome. Straight incest babies. Look, and you gonna play with them? The only thing they ever tell them is if it gets stupid, beat them and pull a pin. We're coming to help you. So in Aurora, Colorado, y'all playing with these OFAs. Law enforcement. Let's continue. Roughly 50 more seconds passed between the initial contact and the moment Belt Stubblefield was clapped 3 times. In those 50 seconds, Belt Stubblefield could be heard telling 2 onlookers, one of whom is his son, to get that while gesturing toward the grassy area where they say a hammer was apparently thrown. The officer can be heard on body camera telling Belt Stubblefield or the onlookers to get away from that effing hammer. Get away from that. Get away from the pistol. So now you got somebody who is not listening, who you tried to tackle or do something, and they armed. And they armed. What kind of game is we playing? What kind of game are we playing here? Crash the car, not compliant while I got the hammer out. He black, I'm a portly old fay. And they armed? And they walking towards me, more than one. Come on, man. Come on, man. Cut the bullshit, yo. Cut it out. Cut it out. Let's continue. Belt Stubblefield advanced toward the officer as the officer backed away, hammer drawn, for approximately 50-foot distance down the sidewalk. During his retreat, the officer makes multiple commands to get on the ground. And at one point, telling him, I'm going to clap you. Officers telling him, I'm going to clap you. In the seconds before he clapped, Belt Stubblefield said at least 6 times, are you ready for this? As his son could be heard saying, Dad, chill. And your officer, chill. And the officer tells him to get on the ground. Now, this is where it gets funny, Stat. This is why I don't deal with the media and I look with my own eyes. Now, this is printed. The officer backs into the roadway as Belt Stubblefield continues his advance. After retreating roughly 4 steps, the officer claps him twice in the shoulder. Boom! Boom! He then fires the third one. Boom! Headshot. See, that's where it gets stupid because I seen him punch the man in the back of his head. When the man was walking away, even before all that, the man was walking away. The officer hooked off on him. He had his hammer in his hand and hooked. Punch homie in the head. What part of police procedure is that? Right then and there, he shifted. He shifted the whole dynamic. This man was walking away. At that point, he could have did anything. I'm sure backup was on the way. He could have walked him down. He could have done anything when that man turned around and walked. No, he decided to hook off on him. Knowing that he fat, knowing that he out of shape, knowing that he probably ain't hit nobody in about 15 years, he swung that bullshit and Mr. Stubblefield ate that. And that's when he started coming, like he Mike Tyson. Yeah, you ready? Yeah, you ready? I'm not trying to hear that. What part of the game is that? What are we doing? What are we doing? He wouldn't advance at a black man with his hammer out doing that. Why would you do that to a white officer who you don't know? Who could be the Grand Dragon? Who could be anybody? You approaching him like you Sugar Shane. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of this. What are we doing? Because now I'm looking at horror. Like, yo, hold up. As a melanated man, I'm like, yo, what is you doing? Now, again, first clapping, boom. That could have missed because that ain't even move him. Second one, boom. Now, if you know you hit him twice, this is where, you back up. Let me back up because he going to fall. I done hit him twice as an officer. Now, this is where he going to get jammed. And I'm telling you, if they figure out a way for him to get around it, so be it. The third one, he hit him right in the face. I don't know what police procedure is that. I don't know where that's at in any book. I never ever seen him say it's okay to pop somebody in the face, give him a headshot. Never seen it at all. At all. That right there finished him. That right there finished both of them. Because Mr. Stubblefield ain't coming back. And if this is done fairly, that officer should be finished. However, black folk who don't understand this space and time that we in, 47, Charlie Kirk, Supreme Court, white supremacy, he might just get off scot-free. He might just walk from this, regardless of how it look. He might just walk. I'm saying, don't be surprised. And to the family, we send our deepest condolences in this class. But he might just beat that shit. All that, you come in and, yeah. All that? Nah. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Come on. The ensuing moments have been a point of contention in the 2 weeks since the clapping. Witnesses have told the news that the officer refused to render first aid. Chamberlain, the higher-ups, said aid was not allowed for based upon the actions of the individuals around and even based upon the actions of the suspect. So they say he followed police procedure by not giving him first aid. I don't know the procedures out there in Aurora, Colorado. Okay? I don't know. Listen, y'all playing games with these people. They not playing. I don't get it. Footage of the exchange shows the officer standing over Belt Stubblefield's body with his hammer drawn, for roughly 30 seconds before he holsters the hammer and turns the body on its side. About a minute after the shots were fired, a woman claiming to be an ER professional offers the officer gauze and a tourniquet, to which the officer says no, it's not a tourniquet kind of thing. Meaning, once you get hit above the neck, you can't put a tourniquet on, none of that. They taught us that in AIT, in combat medic. Where you gonna put the tourniquet? On the neck? Can't do that. The tourniquet is to prevent the flow of blood. So you can't put no tourniquet on the neck. Okay? That's right, Fort Sam Houston. Yeah. All right? Several onlookers can be heard shouting at the officer, but none of them seem to approach the officer. Paramedics arrived roughly 2 minutes after the shots were fired to render aid, and another officer who arrived at the scene took the involved officer to Aurora Police Headquarters. In their press conference Friday, Belt Stubblefield's family members and attorneys did not give a detailed interpretation of the sequences of events, but said Belt Stubblefield's death was due to the aggression of the police officer and the unnecessary third shot that was fired while Belt Stubblefield was stopped and possibly even stepping back. I don't know what part of the game is this, yo. I don't know. Check this out. Arthur Porter, a senior pastor at New Nation Church in Aurora, of which Belt Stubblefield was a member, attributed Belt Stubblefield's action to his being shaken by the car crash that preceded the police encounter. Again, this is what they saying, that his mind was a little off since he had the crash. And they're going to say the officer mind was off because of the crash and the aggression and the temperament and everything that was going on. That's what they're going to say. He had just suffered from a violent car accident and his mental and emotional stability was not there. He was incapable of responding to the aggression of the police officer. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. That's what you say, sir. That video showed that this dude was not compliant, period. He wasn't. You can't. Listen, I don't know anywhere in this country, in the history of this shit, where you think it's okay to run up on police when his hammer out. I don't get. And when are we excusing what? We excusing that? Come on, man. Let's go now. Check this out. Civil rights attorney Milo Schwab blaming the clapping on a deep culture of racism at the Aurora Police Department, which entered into a 5-year consent decree agreement in 2021 after the death of Elijah McClain, and has faced criticism over alleged police brutality as recently as this spring when an officer clapped an unalived and unarmed black man, Kylan Lewis. So why, again, I'm going to ask, why are black folk in Colorado believing that they won't get shot? Messing with law enforcement. What for real, what's going on up here, yo? And then people going to go and argue this shit down, like, for real? As if nobody can see? We stupid now. Come on, yo. That gotta stop. That gotta stop. Because that's the only way you're going to get right. To acknowledge the wrong and make proper corrections. Come on, man. That shit is stupid. It's stupid. And I'm not jacking it. Again, I agree. That headshot, too much. Totally unnecessary. 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 By no means did he have to go up above the goddamn shoulders at all. At all. But that's what he chose to do. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to sit here and get emotionally... Man, listen. Nah. Not me and not this class. Y'all can watch the video 1,000,000 times if you want to. If you still think that that was something that wasn't going to end up the way it ended up, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. For real. That shit is crazy. But, again, we got people who think otherwise, who no matter what you do, nigga shit. No matter what you do, nah, they shouldn't have did this. They shouldn't have did. Yo, they could have did this. Man, y'all don't know the slightest space that you get out of pocket. That's it. That's it. That's it. You out of here. Oh, well. So, again, to the family, in the Stubblefield family, we send our universal healing strength in their time of grieving. See the wife on the news and they were supposed to get married and all. Man, listen. So, why he didn't have that in his head? What up? What up, no? Now, why he didn't have that in his head? I walk with that every day. Every day I walk and drive with that in my head. I'm a father, I'm a brother, I'm a son. I'm a community leader. I'm a brother-in-law. I'm a nephew. I got a client base. That's in my head all day. So I can't be out of pocket with none of that. I gotta rep that all the time. Because that's all I know. That's what I lead with. This is what I lead with. So he's supposed to get married and he got a son with him? And you out of pocket like that? Nah, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Nah, get the fuck out. Get out of here. Get out of here. That must mean you retarded. You off. You need a pill. You high. Cause that shit don't come into play. It don't. It doesn't. Got my kid with me? And I'm gonna act stupid? I'm gonna do something that's gonna cause police to come at us? No, no, no. Hell no. Hell no. And I guarantee you, that man wasn't nothing like me. If he was, they'd a damn sure pull up his criminal record by now. I'm telling you, I don't have it all. I'm off the chain. East New York raised me. For real, for real. And I know I would never have my daughter see me in that space. You crazy? Nah. Nah. Not happening. Not happening. So she crying and keep, we was this and we, yo. I tell y'all women all the time, that dude you laying with, you got him next to you. You cooking lamb chops and all this shit for this dude and you not telling him specifically what your anxieties, what your fears are when he walk out that door, or even if he's going out that door. You understand how to move? If y'all not planning and plotting how to stay away from these old phase, something wrong with you. You want to be that news story. It's too late in the game for us to still be getting into this bullshit. Frankie, much appreciation for funding the war effort. You understand? We too late in the game to still be doing bullshit. You crashing, you beefing, you arguing with police? Racist police? They already told y'all Aurora police is racist. What are we gonna expect? You shuffling at them, hands up? Yeah, I got this. Yeah. What? That's what you doing? After a fender bender, a car crash, you coming out now, you thinking you smoking Joe? Homie like this, a word? Alright. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Again, did he have to hit him up top in his cabbage? No. No. You could have hit him 2 more times in the chest, or sure he could have hit him in the leg. He could have. But he didn't. Now, whether it was accidental or on purpose, or he already had the intent, because he's a racist pig. Homie ain't help his situation out not one bit. And y'all not going to help the next person's bullshit one bit by encouraging dumb shit. Because we not doing that. We not doing that. Your job is to make it home every night. Every night. There's no excuse for that shit. None. None. He ain't deserve to get hit up top. But damn it, that shit hit him and laid him down. So I want y'all to see that. Don't play with them. Don't play with them. If you going at them, go at them. What was the educational piece I said a few weeks ago? Why y'all waiting until they get in uniform and all equipment up in their cars and all that shit with their team? You got real animosity? You got beef with Popo? They degular people. Until y'all let them go get their little power pellets and armed up and shit like a video game. Why y'all not catching them before they put all that shit on? All right. Let's go. We finished that. Okay? Now that's 2 black men unalived for class tonight. I'm sure I could go any other space with it. But we're going to deal with them now. Somebody, tag Cameron Giles. Tag him. Tag Cam. Yeah, come on to class, Cam. Bring Mace with you. Come on. Yeah. By now, I'm sure y'all seen the video. I'm sure y'all, Shanita Jones, much appreciation funding the war effort. Yes. And for your mommy's Heavenly Born Day, okay, Virgo power. Yes, that's what's going on. Yeah, Virgo season in effect. All right. Okay. Now, y'all seen the video of Cameron and the former boxing champ, the Custy Adrian Bronner. Yeah. getting kicked off of the set of It Is What It Is. Now, a lot of people think it was funny. And I admit I gave it a little chuckle. But as much as I go at Cam, you know, I don't know how many classes we went at Cam. I know we went at Mace a couple of times. However, I gotta commend Cam. I gotta commend Cam, man, on this one. Got to. Professionalism was showed. We can't even front. Cam shocked the shit out of me. Very professional. I don't know what kind of media training they giving him, but he was thinking on his feet. He was thinking on his feet because it could have went either which way. Okay? So again, I don't know if it's cap. I don't know if it was scripted. Because for me, it made no sense to this day for them to keep booking these crackheads. Because y'all play with these individuals. They crackheads. No other way to put it. Adrian Bronner, Floyd Mayweather, crackheads. Okay? Cook cocaine, crackheads. Okay? All right, when they moving it, Kodak, Black, you understand? Christian Rock, all these weird individuals and characters that y'all seeing, and y'all think these is crackheads. In my era, they would be crackheads. In this era, y'all think it's normal. So you got Adrian Bronner, who just recently said some shit like he going back to the street to hustle. He's quitting boxing to get into the sale of illegal narcotics to feed his family. Why in the hell would Cam Team book him for anything other than to get views to see him crash out, right? And he crashed out. It wasn't a terrible crash out, but he gave y'all just what y'all wanted, a moment. So he was on the show, even though y'all didn't see it. Adrian Bronner was being interviewed, and at a certain point, he focused his attention on the co-host, the lovely, as he says, a pretty and fine co-host, and was getting ready to have a moment. Oh, you so pretty in real life. You much, man, I wouldn't have, boy, I didn't think you was that bad. And immediately came like, yo, chill. Yo, chill out. And then Mace tried to cut to the other chick segment. Is that a real background? No, Mace, get that shit. Ain't nobody going for that. But it was a good try. You ain't care nothing about that background for that girl. You was trying to take the attention away from Adrian, Custy, Bronner. Yeah. Because he started his shit. So Cam had to tell him again, yo, chill out. Her boyfriend is right here. Chill out. Her boyfriend is right here. But old Custy, just like an old crackhead, they don't stop. They don't hear. He's still, and not vile, not vulgar, but still, I don't even think he was throwing his shot. I just believe that he was having a crackhead moment of saying, yo, I'm going to tell this black woman how fine she is, regardless of who or what. I'm going to say it. And Cam, with all the professionalism in the world, said, yo, you know what, homie? Now you got to leave. You got to roll. Just like Brother Man. Cam kindly said, yo, nah, homie, you got to roll, brother man. We told you. I told you. Okay? You got to go. My boyfriend right there, man, right there. God body, much appreciation for the super chat. Okay? And he said, listen, I'm not even going to waste your time. I'm going to honor your time. I'm going to pay you. And like some real Harlem shit, went in his goddamn little baggy bag or whatever the hell that shit was. It wasn't a purse. It wasn't a briefcase. It was some baggy bag. A baggy bag full of money. And we get that little leather zipper bag, rectangle bag shit. But it wasn't a purse. Went in there, pull out a little stack, and was like, yo, here you go. Take your bread. Put his arm around him and sunned him. Like, yeah, no, you could wait for us outside, but you got to roll. I was like, damn, Cam was thinking on his feet. Paid him and all that. Sunned him. Put him under the wing, said, you got to roll. Get on up out of here. And take these shorts with you. Yeah, take your money here. Here you go. But you up out of here. And I was like, damn, that's Cam? What kind of media training is that? He was thinking on his feet. Paid him, got him fuck up out of there, saved face in front of his co-host and her boyfriend, right? Wasn't on no sucker shit. That whole situation made Cam look like the ultimate professional in that space. Yeah. That's a Euro bag? I don't know what kind of bag. I don't do bags. I don't do none of that shit. Watches, jewelry, none of that shit. You know, when you really been in the mix as much as I've been in the mix, you don't wear that shit. None of that. Hands free. Not dropping nothing, not worrying about nothing. Nothing. Put in that work and keep it moving. Okay? That's it. I don't want nothing. I'm the jury. I'm the shining star. You understand? When people see me, they see me glistening and shining because of what's up in here. I don't need no bags and watches and rings and all that shit. Get out of here. Take that shit to the scales. The fuck I want jewelry and out of here. Nah. So I don't need it. So I don't know. That's a Euro bag. Okay. But he paid him. Got Adrian Bronner. You up out of here. I don't know. He gave him that cash. Shit. That cash went right to the drug man. That's where it went. But this is what happens when they keep booking these crackheads. And they do it for shock value or hoping that they say something. But look at what happened. Had your little co-host all uncomfortable in the grippers. She like, damn, this dude is going wild out. And he may be a crackhead, but AB will beat, yeah. I guarantee you, he beat the average dude up. We not even going to play. He may look shabby in the ring with other professional boxers that's on their job, but he'll beat the shit out of these industry dudes real quick. And probably about 7 out of 10 dudes on the street. Let's not forget, son was definitely nice with his shit. So even as a crackhead, you gotta watch it. See, we had crackheads in East New York that was nice with their hands. Yeah, you had to beat them dudes up or they gonna get you. He get you. Yeah. So Cam handled that right. So I don't know why y'all kept sending it to me like I'm going to say something different. He was professional in it. Yeah, he handled himself well. Mr. What means the world to you? Right? Oh, foul ass Cam. Oh, nasty ass Cam. Yeah. We don't get them Harlem dudes too much props now. They still go up to Martin Luther King High School and shit trying to bag something. We know Harlem, okay? But this situation, he handled it right. He did his thing. Put him up under his wing and said, now you got the role, son. I ain't gonna, here go your bread. We not gonna beat you for your bread. You did. We ain't gonna beat you for your bread, but you got the role. You disrespecting our peoples and her boyfriend. All right? Yeah. So he did his thing, y'all. Still had to come to class because he booked a crackhead. I don't know why y'all keep playing with these people. Y'all play with these weird dudes, these dudes who, and women, who allow the industry to, I don't know, take their soul. Yeah, why you laughing? Cam is nasty. You don't hear his lyrics all the time. That's all he talk about. He wasn't like that. At one time, he was nice. Then all of a sudden, he turned into the Luke Skywalker of Harlem. But that's Harlem. That's what it is. Okay, let's get to this next Harlem dude. Yeah, old Mac Nugget, Chicken Mac Nugget head. Yeah, come on, Dame Dash. Bring your ass to class. Come on, Dame. Come on. Bring your ass to class. Old Dame Dash went to the Breakfast Club and had a viral moment. Again. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Bankruptcy. Yeah. Yeah. Went up there and did what he supposed to have done the last time he was out up there. Instead of beefing about who's the boss, who's the boss, who's the boss, because y'all in the same boat, Dame. You ain't no boss. You never were. You're not a boss. If it wasn't for white folk in their industry, you wouldn't have been nothing. You've been on the street trying to sling something. Wasn't never no boss. Ain't none of them in the industry no boss. We know that right now. We know that. I knew it back then. Now social media knows it. Them niggas ain't never been a boss. Ever. Okay? And Charlamagne ain't no boss. Okay? Yeah. However, Dame outed him. He outs Charlamagne and says, sir, you are emphatically rainbow. You are rainbow, Charlamagne. And all Charlamagne could do is laugh it off, giggle. And then what proves it, I don't know about for y'all, but he gave, if what Dame said about Charlamagne in his face wasn't true, Charlamagne gave the gayest reply ever. Oh, so you got a problem with gay people? You don't like gay people? Son, that right there, told on yourself. That's it. That's it. You told on yourself. Right then and there. That's the gayest shit you could have ever said. Oh, so you got a problem with gay people? You don't like gay people? Listen. That was not the point. He said you were skittled. And now later, Charlamagne, because of how you act, because of all the jokes, okay? You get that? Now, Damn, you ain't saying nothing slick. We knew that. You ain't outing them, because you had ample time to do it. I don't even know how you got on there. Matter of fact, I don't even know how he's on any of these platforms now. I don't know if he's paying the platform, because the platform don't need him, and they don't need to pay him. They done got enough footage. They done got hundreds of thousands. They got millions of views off of Dame Dash. So I don't know if he's paying them to get on or they paying him. But I don't know what he was doing on the Breakfast Club. What are y'all doing? Y'all booking him for what? To see if he's really bankrupt? Yeah, nigga, he filed for bankruptcy. So y'all ain't gotta even question that. And he come on there with that damn Wink Martindale suit. Like that shit means something. Again, playing in y'all faces. Playing in y'all faces. So while they doing that in front of each other and to each other, in front of us, I'm saying, yo, hold on. Charlamagne may not be Rainbow. He may not be. We don't know. But we do know him and Dame got more in common than they do uncommon. Because shit, we know for a fact Charlamagne may not be now later in Skittle, but his ass damn sure on paper got caught with a minor. That's a fact. And we know Dame was messing with Aaliyah when she was barely legal. That's a fact. So both of y'all a little sus. Okay? Come on now. But see, again, they playing in your face. They playing in your face. So I'm trying to figure this out. Like, why? This is propaganda. This is distraction. Because this shit wasn't needed today at all. This wasn't needed today. Why is that the focal point of hip-hop today? Why is that a consistent focal point for hip-hop, for commercial rap, for black men? He specifically, and in his face, called Charlamagne Rainbow and said, I'll put hands on you. I will put hands on you. I'm like, dude, whoa. And what Charlamagne say, and we'll fight. We'll fight? Nah, son, you supposed to jump and punch him right in that head, right there. This nigga coming up to y'all radio station, disrespecting, saying, yo, it's dirty in here, this is that. I'll give y'all the viral moment. I did this, and I'll put hands on you. And you Rainbow. And Charlamagne, you ain't put hands on him. Right there, live and direct. Right there. You could have tossed him up. He couldn't have did shit with that suit on. Nothing. Nothing. He couldn't have did shit with that suit. That shit was tight. Oh, triple-breasted ass, Monty Hall suit ass. He coming up there and y'all let him hum a stunt like that? You ever seen Ali in a suit? You see Ali, even when he was doing his little interviews and playing on TV, he took the blazer off and might have just had the button up shooting his shit. This dude had the whole shit. He had the 1977 Boogie Church suit on, talking shit. Y'all was supposed to tip him right up, scrape him up right up in that studio. You chuckling, envy bitch ass chuckling. What's so funny? For real. He called you out of your name, out of your manhood. Ain't no anger to it. Ain't no anger to it. It's straight up. Oh, you wilding. You think it's something sweet. Y'all supposed to fisticuffs right then and there. Right then and there. But what happened? He hummer-stunning. He playing. You joking. I'm a Dame Debt and all that and Debt Jam. You should start a label and all these little jokes and all. But again, this is what we see. We seeing two black men in the same position. Industry shit. None of them running their world at all. One filing for bankruptcy. One is basically doing his thing. For white folk. And it was wow. It was wow. Now, again, I gotta agree with Dame, though. He said he don't have no problem with the rainbow. He don't have no problem with the now later skittle unless they fronting. Why front? And I've been saying that for the longest. Why are these dudes fronting? Just come on, be happy. Be happy, be gay, be out, do your thing. You ain't got to front like you not. That's what I said. Most of them wouldn't be in no trouble today if they lived their truth. There won't be no trouble. Live your truth. But when you front, that's when people look and be like, yo, hold up. What's going on here? And they catch you coming out of the men's bathroom and shit with another man and y'all fixing each other up. And come on, dude's like, yo, hold up, son, what's good? So I'm trying to figure out what part of the game is that? Why we saw that today? Why we saw that today? On the day when what's dude's name? What's this young boy name? The dude that made Charlie Kirk do the WAP. Switch your whole nerve, right? Made him do the WAP. Found out today they going for the death penalty for him. Then found out old Luigi can't be charged as a terrorist. Huh? All this stuff going on. But they got you facing Dame Dash, washed up Dame, and Charlamagne, of all people. Of all people. Okay? Just remember that. Remember that. It was funny. I ain't gonna front. But see, he tried to rely on the fact that Charlamagne ran. You ran. I would have stayed there and got whooped out. Okay, so you would have stayed and got whooped out. And he ran. Gotta remember, how many years ago was that? That was a long time ago. I don't know where I was. I remember that shit too. They tried to duff him out. He running. Getting the fuck up out of there. He running. Yeah, all right, he ran. Like he said, he wasn't trying to get jumped. He wasn't trying to get jumped. He know he ain't built for that. So he hightailed it. Let me go. He got up out of there. All right? He got up out of there. This one talking about, yo, I got jumped by 30 people. He went straight Caillou Cartagena on us. Yo, it was 30 of them. And I was fighting. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. You was fighting. Okay. What kind of drop you want? You DM me. I give drops all the time. What kind of drop you want? Yeah, exactly. DuckTales. You know? 30 of them. Come on, get out of here. And they almost tipped you up. We seen that video too. We seen that video. You wasn't looking impressive at all. And that's the time when you had what's son name? What's the Asian kid name? Andre Berto. You training and shit. All that hummer stunt dudes be doing for the cameras and all that. That was around that same time. Went out to France and got plucked out by some dude that's probably wearing French panties under his jeans. Plucked you out. Plucked you out because you thought you was huffing and woofing people down. You in they hood in another country and you get plucked out. Get your... You don't get no points for that at all. You saying choke ran? Yeah, all right. What do you expect him to do? Everybody not built like that. So he got the hell up out of there. He like this, yo, I'm gone. I'm just the camera guy. I'm out. What do you think he gonna do? You in another country. And you getting plucked. They coming all out. I've been in that situation. Yeah, we was in Germany acting up. I'm telling you, you got to fight. And when the police come, your ass better not be there because they coming straight for the Americans first. And they don't have police brutality over there. They whip your ass. Yeah, they whip your ass. So I've been in them situations. Fighting in the P's down there, going to the red light district, fighting down there. Yeah. You know, Choke decided to run. If he ran, he ran. It is what it is. He's the camera dude at that point. What else he supposed to do? That's expected of the cameraman to run. He ain't security. He the camera dude. And back then they had the little camcorder. He the camera dude. And shit, getting footage. That's all. They ain't hiring him for no security. Yeah, he out. Like, oh, trying to figure it out. Yo, running this shit. Yeah, so come on, man. Again, y'all man is real funny. Harlem on the rise. Come on, Harlem. Let's get to it. Then he had the nerve to double down. And I don't know when he did this video to talk about Cam. You see how all this shit connects and it's all viral at the same time? He tried to bark and say, yeah. I respect Memphis Bleak. I respect Memphis Bleak. He hold it down. You can't talk about his big homie. Okay? I should have hired him instead of Cam. What? Come on. And then threw a shot at Bleak. He wasn't smart. He ain't the smartest, but he loyal. You ain't smart neither, Dame, you dumbass. You's a dummy. You got the nerve to say somebody else ain't smart. You ain't too bright, sir. You not too bright. At this point, if you don't get back on your feet, which I doubt, because Freeway and the rock band shit, that ain't going nowhere. That ain't doing nothing. So if that's what you think gonna bring you back and all that shit, you out of luck, Paul. Your decision making sucks. So far, you ain't too bright. But he threw a shot at Blake. Yeah, he ain't too bright, but he loyal. What is that? Oh, yeah, that Harlem shit is real. Threw a shot right at Blake. Y'all still with me, man? It's 12:30. It's 12:30. But I got one more aim to get through. One more aim to get through, then I'm taking it down. I told you y'all man was a Custy. I told y'all that shit. I told y'all BG wasn't ready to come home. I told y'all all that internet and social media was going to ruin him. He done came on here with braids. He came on here with twists. He done came here smiling. He done came here doing all type of sus shit, looking real weird. Now they caught him on the lean. He's hitting him in the knee. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 BG. Yo, yo, sis. Out, leaning. Custy. Dope fiend. Custy. He came home from jail to be a Custy. Was a Custy in jail. Black man, when are y'all gonna get right? No, seriously, man. We the only group of men still doing the same shit. No other men, no other group of men on the planet bullshitting, wasting time more than black men. Look at you. You leaning, you got your broad. Y'all leaning outside in public. But y'all like them. Y'all make them famous. When I say they got on shoes and looking weird and lying, that GED, you said he got a GED, and you linked over somewhere. Got your mama scared. Your mama's fearful of your life because she said this fit. It only take one. She said, my son a Custy. He a straight fiend. All he needs is one time, and it's going to take him up out of here. Yup, he did have his knees out. I keep telling y'all that. We didn't have to see that. We did not have to see that. But whoever was filming made sure that we saw his knees. I'm telling you. They showing knees, they going viral. They in the circle. They in it. But damn it, man. Talk to me. BG, Big Jizzle, Big Jizzle. When you gonna leave that Diesel alone? Cause I'm telling you, you got your mom's worried, man. She wants you in a program bad. She wants you to cut it out bad. BG, stop sniffing that sniff. Okay? Stop skin popping, man. Leave that Diesel alone. It's not a good look. I don't care what kind of twist and braids and lips gloss you put on. Nah, son, you about to be a straight old crackhead. You don't know that? You don't know that, BG? That all them drugs lead to one dynamite drug, that crack? Boy, B Jizzle, if you hit that crack, there's no coming back. None. None. All right? But I told y'all argue me down. Nah, son, he good. Nah, he getting ready to do his thing. He home. I said, man, this nigga's a Custy. Y'all like Custies. Y'all like remedial ass men. Y'all like that shit. That's why I'm telling you. We grow so slow around here, but I understand it, y'all. Don't keep telling my classroom assistants to be easy. Be easy. Don't worry about it. Not at all. Don't worry about it. So again, what we doing, y'all? It's 12:40. I think I covered everything tonight. Yeah. Yeah. I covered everything tonight. So what y'all got going on? Today is hump day. Y'all better have your ass in class or y'all gonna get a 55. Get 2 55s and you gonna get a promotion in doubt. That third 55, your ass out of here. Yeah. Trust me, your ass is out of here. Intelligence may intimidate some of us. You ain't got no choice no more. Gotta be intelligent. You have absolutely no no chance. What's your take on the hanging in Mississippi? I can't call it. They keep saying there's no foul play involved. I can't call it. My whole thing is if people are so concerned about Mississippi, if people are so angry and in an uproar, how come ain't no old faith meet that same fate? How come? How come ain't no old faith meet that same fate? You did. Your grades is good. Your grade, you got a little 70. Don't worry about it. Jerome, you got a little 70. This is what I'm answering, Frank. I told her. I just said it. If y'all believe it's true, and nobody from Mississippi ain't say shit, ain't your man from Mississippi? David Banner, what's up? Did he make a statement on it yet? No. I keep telling you, I don't know because I saw that early. Early, somebody hit me with that, and I was like, "Oh, word? No information on it, other than that's what he did, and this is who he is." Some people just, they're not built for it. They're not built for it. Okay? I need more information. And I'm telling you, that doesn't move me anymore at all. At all. That's just a symptom of the system. That's it. It's a symptom of what we're going through. So, why ain't no Ofe strange fruiting it around here? I'm serious. Why ain't no Ofe strange fruiting it? That should have been the next thing that happened if they believe it's foul play. Okay? All right, take it down, Rick. Me too. I'm taking it down too. I've been up all weekend and still maintain what I had to up in the spotty spot. You know what I'm saying? Still had to get that in no matter what time. Still had to get the trap sitting right. Yeah, I'm winded, but I got to stay on the ass in class. Okay? I still got to come and make sure that we're educating each other as a group, right? Because some people are just still dumb, slaves of a mental death and power. That's what they are. Easy to be led in the wrong direction, hard to be led in the right direction. I don't get it. We are not in a time where we can think that we have the luxury to still bullshit, to still sit on the corners drinking wine and whatever new shit y'all drinking, little dollar nips or dollar bullshit or whatever they talk about in the damn liquor store. They could get a dollar shot of Hennessy. Like, what the well, come on. I ain't tired of that shit yet. Nah. So I gotta be here. I gotta keep doing it. I was trying to find a video that I did. Don't remember when I did it, but I'm going back, looking all through. I'm in studio. I'm looking through YouTube studio. I'm like, damn, I put in massive work. Videos I forgot about. I'm like, damn, I did that. Giving the clear perspective for everyone on the regular. This is work. Don't act like it's not. If you doing your thing and you could come and do it on a everyday, regular basis, shit not easy. But I got a different feeling for it. My people got to get liberated, man. We don't want nothing less. Nothing less. Yeah, me and your moms used to smoke. She ain't tell you that, Larry? Your moms used to be crunching right on the roof, right on Pebble Beach. That's why she named you Larry. Like David Hasselhoff on Baywatch. Your moms was on the Pebble Beach in the projects crunching. But I wouldn't crunch with her. I'd just go up on the roof like that and watch her crunch. Yeah, your moms. Yeah. And she named you Larry because while she was crunching, I used to be playing that song on my little Samuel box. Larry, love, Larry. And she used to just be crunching. Yeah, your moms. Yeah, his mom was crunching. But, they like to come in here and troll me. Troll your mother. She the one that you mad at me for. She the one that crunched up all y'all milk money. That's why you went to school twisted and shit. And on the school trips, you couldn't go get you no little ham hero. So your moms used to send you to school trips with llama beans and shit like that, Larry. Trolls be wowing. Yeah, she was on Georgia Ave crunching. Come in here playing. Well, I'm on my way out of here. It's late too. You playing? I'm closing my class off. You come in here talking that craziness, huh? It was your mother. She told you I was smoking, but no, that was her. Yup. Smoking on Pebble Beach with her jellies. Yeah. Good crack, too. Back then, when your moms were smoking, Larry, that was 1987, 88. That was good crack. She was smoked out. So stop playing in here before I expose your mother. Okay? Just chill out and get these lessons. Because if you think because I am in a space where we are conscious and we are growing and we're talking and speaking and dialoguing, that I can't get full-blown ignorant, you wrong. You wrong. So y'all can troll if y'all want to. Y'all can troll if y'all want to. IP addresses is nothing. Nothing to get. Alright? Yeah, that's who he is. Lima Bean Larry. Because that's all his mother had. And she used to cook them lima beans all week. Every week. Because that's all she could afford. And she put that little ham in it. But it wasn't enough to satisfy Larry and his sisters and shit. And he used to look weird bringing that shit to the museum when we was going on them school trips. And they used to put us all in that little lunch area to eat. And all of us had fly shit. Bagels with cream cheese and jelly. Turkey pastrami with mustard and rye and all type of Welch's drinks and shit. And his ass over there with some lima beans in aluminum foil. Keep playing, Larry. And I'll tell everybody how you came up. Keep coming in here trolling. Okay? By the time we got to eating lunch at the museum, the lima beans would be cold. So he's sitting there asking for a piece of people bagel and shit. Your bum ass. Don't play. Don't play. All right? Playing games. Okay? Anyway. I'm glad y'all came to class. Classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down as always. Much love for my classroom assistants. Keep holding it down. Everybody else, make sure you get back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes safely. To everybody who funded the war effort, much appreciation, much love. And those who funded the war effort. There's a war going on. If y'all don't think so, I'm telling you, we need to build. We need safe houses. Okay? We need supplies. We need equipment. We need a lot. We need a lot. Okay? Very unconventional items and stuff. Trust and believe. If they already here, they already doing what they do. They already doing what they do. Okay? And again, one more time, if you sent me money for your book, for a signed autographed copy of your book, please send an address. I need to know where I'm sending it. Please send an address, or it's just going to sit here, and then when everybody buy it up, you looking crazy. Like, yo, son, I sent money. I sent you money for the book. You ain't sent no address. The hell you think this is? The Enterprise? Captain Kirk, beam me up, Scotty. And I could just get to your house and shit with my phasers? And no, it don't work like that. George Jefferson shit, I'm gonna get the tube and shoot. I'm right at your crib. No, send an address. Damn it. Yeah. All right. And again, as always, don't believe in me, believe in my belief in you. Guard your mind. Guard your mind. Okay? Remember, no one or nothing has power or authority over you. Nobody. Don't relinquish your authority to nobody. But in the same token, don't play no games. If they got a hammer out on you, shit, do what the hell they say do. Come back to fight another day, but we don't play them games. Okay? Yeah, that's what they think. They think it's going to be a telepathic book. I'm going to just send it. No, send an address. Okay? Your book is in the car, Frankie. Yeah, bring your ass downstairs so I can check the mail and all that too. Your book been in, your book's still right there in the back of the car, just chilling like this. Damn. Motherfucking Frankie. Shit just sitting. Like, God diggity dog it. Alright? So yeah, we're gonna see y'all later. Again, tag your peoples, tag your mans in them. Tell them to straighten up. Peace of will, peace, peace. You know that. Alright? And again, 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.